Is it recording?
I hope so. Yeah, it is recording.
It is recording. All right, Nifty. How was your day?
Tired.
Tired?
I didn't even go to school today. I didn't just tired. I don't know why.
You didn't go to school? Mind you, this guy made me wait. Like how many hours?
I didn't
2
make you
hours
wait.
the least. 2 hours the least. I told
2 hours?
1:40. I called you. I was at school. I had class, right? I called you. I was like, at least by 2 o'clock. You know what I'm saying? Get on the bus or something like that, right? I told you
Never
that.
did it.
Say I promise I did it.
No, you said that. Okay. I just never did it.
I told this guy 1:40. I called him 2 o'clock. Get on the bus, right? I'm ahead here, right? I told you I'm gonna get on the bus by 2 o'clock. You do the same. I get here, no Nifty. I was like, huh. And then I called this guy. Where you at? Home.
Yep.
Home. And why? Why did you say you were home?
Home. I was watching a game actually.
He was actually watching the game. So funny thing, I called him. I said, where you at? Home. I said, didn't I tell you to leave early? And he said, what? I was babysitting. I can't. I couldn't control it. I had to babysit. And now he's telling me I was watching a game.
Actually, to be honest.
What game were you watching? The Arsenal versus Wolves?
Yeah, it pissed me off.
Mm-hmm.
I was actually pissed about
You know
that.
what you could have done? You could have watched it on the bus. That's what you could have done.
I'm wasting. I'm not trying to waste my data. You know how much data I waste if you watch live game?
Well, you gave me such boredom. Just saying. The boredom you gave me?
You can't read a book. It doesn't matter. Since you love reading the book.
I was too dry. I just came from school. Social English, math. I was reading, bro.
It don't matter.
I was already done. This guy wants me to read more.
Yeah, bro. Keep reading it again and again. That's what you're supposed to do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Right.
You want to bring that bar to soft soap, right? All the time.
Inside joke, you wouldn't understand. You're attacking our jokes?
No.
Wait, do I have another example? That's to come next. Okay. So should we move on to the next topic?
You done?
Yeah.
Okay. Go second one.
The second topic. English, eh? Yeah, no. So the second topic is isolation good for Christians? Right. So do you want to start?
No, you start, bro.
All right.
I'm not trying to go deep.
What?
If I go first, I'm gonna take your words so you.
No, I mean not really, because I've written my I've got my notes and everything, so you know.
So but just go first. Doesn't matter.
But what's to say? Who's to say I'm not gonna take your words?
Oh no, we'll see.
Okay.
We'll see. So what do you think? Is it good or bad?
I think it's bad.
Okay, go on.
I mean, sometimes it really depends, really.
Yeah,
because sometimes you can go in isolation for fasting or something like that, right? Which God did. He went in fasting. He went to. Yeah. Why is English so hard?
It's not hard, bro. You're just tired, bro. That's it.
I'm just tired, eh? How come you started? You came here with full 8 hours of sleep.
No, I didn't have 4 hours sleep.
You got no school and decided I'm not gonna have 8 hours of sleep.
Woke up like 7 o'clock.
All right. Let's get back to the topic. So I think it could be good and it could be bad, right? The good part is you can go, on your prayer, on your fasting, right? And just pray and fast, and have this isolation time for yourself with, you and God, right? That could be something, right? And then the bad part of it is when you are facing these temptations, when you are facing these struggles, right? You have no one to seek help from, right?
Yeah.
Exactly. So your brothers and sisters are there to give you a hand, right? Whenever you fall or whenever you, I don't know, just need advice or something like that, right? Mm-hmm. So they're here. Hold on, let me just look at my notes to get more. I know. Say something. I don't know. Say something. Express your thoughts. Yeah.
Okay. I think isolation is a good thing and a bad thing at the same time. So I don't know how to explain, but it just depends of how your life is going and how what are you doing in your life, right? So it depends, I guess. If you really need that isolation time by yourself with the Lord, that's good, right? But if you say isolation is I want to be isolated from everything, then that'll be bad for you, right? So yeah, go.
So basically, isolation, right? It could, like I said, it could be good, it could be bad, and also like what was it? I forgot what book or what verse it was in the Bible, but it says three are better than one, right? Three are better than one, right? When more people are together, when more brothers and sisters gather together and pray, it is better than one brother or one sister praying, right? And so, yeah, there's a downside to it, and there's an upside to it, right? Like isolation can sometimes get you to pursue evil desires, right? Selfish desires, right? Like your selfish, it can get you to pursue your selfish desires, right? Where instead, when you are with your brothers and sisters, it's not going to be like, what can I say? Like it's not going to be that easy to be thinking about those selfish, evil desires, right? And so, yeah, I think isolation it has a bad part and it has a good part to it.
Got it.
Perhaps some thoughts will come in. I don't know. You express yours.
So I put it into two topics for isolation. So I put it, there's a good side to it and there's a bad side to it, right? So I'm gonna start with the good side. I feel like isolation, in a way, it is good, and I say this because getting away from people and staying alone with the Lord and building your relationship with Him and growing with Him, it's not a bad idea. Like it's okay to have that alone time by yourself with the Lord and just grow that relationship with God, right? The only thing bad about this is if you do it for a long time, right?
Sure.
Like you said, 3 is better than 1. If you keep doing it by yourself all the time and you're not getting help or you're not getting answers to your questions and everything, then how are you going to build your relationship with God, right? So let's say I have this one question I want to know about the Lord, right? Let's say I pray about it and everything, the Lord doesn't answer it to me, or He says it just doesn't answer to me. What do I do next? Am I just gonna keep asking that question until He answers? But let's say He doesn't want to answer that question and He wants me to go to somebody else and just ask that question.
That's where
have more knowledge than me, right? From the Bible, right? So I feel like sometimes in life it is okay to have the isolation, to grow with the Lord. But if you're doing it just to have fun and you're just isolating from everybody, from the Lord, from everything, then that's bad. Because why are you being isolated from everything, right? Like, because it's not a good idea for you, because it takes you away from the Lord. It takes you away from everything that you know. It takes you away from your foundation, especially because you feel like what is it? You feel like you've done everything you need. I want to be alone in this time. I'm already having everything I need, everything in my life, and you say I'm done, right? But that's not. You will never be done in life. Like, let's say you read the Bible before and you finished the Bible and you understood everything, right? But if you read the Bible again, you will understand something that you didn't understand before. Like, you understand this verse.
I don't think so it's possible to understand everything, though.
No.
I feel like I get what you're saying. Like, but even if you finish the Bible, right, and let's say you understand everything, like you said, there's still more to understand. Like,
yeah,
if you reread it,
saying.
right?
Like, let's say I understand this verse. When I read it again in my new life I have better than before, I'm gonna understand it another way,
right?
And in a different way, that's gonna make that's just like more better than before,
right?
You know what I'm saying? And people will say, I've read the Bible, I've done this, but nothing works for me, and they say, but that's your fault. You're not. I can be saying I'm reading the Bible, but am I having that relationship with God? Am I really talking with God? Am I having that one-on-one with God, right? Am I talking with God all the time, or am I not? Like I've like sometimes I don't pray and I forget to pray, which is a bad thing. Like, I'm not saying it's a good thing, but in those times you have to, like, in every time you should remember to pray to God. It could just be say thank you, or it could just be you say something and you just stay quiet for like 5 minutes, it doesn't matter. As long as you are in that one-on-one with God and you just stay in quiet, that space, that's fine. Let's say I don't have any word to say to God. I can't like say anything. I don't know what to say. It's okay to be in silence. There's nothing wrong with being silent with the Lord when you are praying. People, like I've seen people say to me, is it okay for me just to stay quiet when I'm praying? Yeah, that's okay, because they think that it's bad, but at the same time, it's not God. It's not bad. Like, just say, I'm having this prayer with you, God, and everything, and say thank you. Like, first comes the gratitude and everything, right? Like it says in the Bible. Then after that, if you stay quiet, that's fine, right? Then yeah, I feel like people would just say, I want to be isolated because I feel good about it and everything. There is a good side of it if you are growing your relationship with God. We see this. What verse is this? Where is it? It's Matthew 14, verse 23, I think. Okay. Even Jesus does this. So this is Jesus basically. Afterward, he went up into the hills by himself to pray. Night fell while he was there alone. So in this moment, we know that Jesus went alone to the hills and just prayed by himself, because he was alone and everything. And there's nothing wrong with that. And in that moment, he's talking to God and what he has to talk about with God, right? So there's nothing wrong with being alone. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with being alone, but you have to be careful with what you do.
I feel like when you're alone, like the only time you should be alone is when you decide you're gonna spend some time with God, or you're gonna spend some time with God, right?
Yeah.
That's the only time I think you should be alone. If you are alone and you are not, meditating on the word, or you are not, praying or anything like that, I feel like you should step out of that loneliness, right?
Yeah.
And just go to fellowship, right? Because I feel like, if you are alone and you're not doing what you're supposed to do with the Lord, and so on and so on and so on, right? Like those selfish desires, those thoughts, you're gonna be attacked by them. Yeah.
And you have to get out of that place, I guess. Okay. The bad side of isolation. Okay. Sometimes staying by ourselves sounds good, right? But if you isolate yourself, it could turn the wrong way and take you away from the Lord. You could be saying, I'm doing fine, and not even read the Bible or pray to God, and all you do is just focus on yourself and see and just like chase your own desires and just focus on yourself, even if it's bad for you or good for you, right? Because you're only doing this because like you want to focus on yourself. But when you do those things, you are forgetting your foundation in life, right? Like I don't know what example to bring, but like
examples of that.
Like, let's say I want to focus on school, right? In life, you are supposed to focus on school, or like supposed to focus on work and everything. But if you don't bring God to it, then you're done, right? Let's say, for example, I'll be focused on school, this. I'm getting good grades and everything. Then I'm forgetting the Lord, though, because I'm not spending time with Him. I'm not even reading the Bible or doing things I'm supposed to do, because in my head I'm saying, I know the Bible. I know the Bible enough, but you can never know the Bible enough in life, even if you have read the Bible fully before, right? And I'm not even praying, or all I'm doing is just focusing on school, which is fine. But if you are not having that one-on-one with the Lord, then it's done for, right? Some verses I would say, even in Genesis, in the first book, in Genesis 2 verse 18, it says, what does it say? Give me a moment. in Genesis verse 2, verses 18, it says, "And the Lord God said, it is not good for man to be alone. I will make a companion who will help him out," right? So even in the first book of the Bible, even when the Lord created the world and everything, we see that nobody's supposed to be alone. Somebody is supposed to help you out in life, right? And we say, I'm good and everything. I want to focus on myself. I don't need anybody, but you need somebody in life, because you cannot be alone and you cannot finish things by yourself, right? Another verse I would say is like Ecclesiastic 4 verse.
It can also be the opposite though. Like if you are like you said, right? If everything in your life was to go right, like how you desired, it can also be the devil's plan for that too. Because he could be like, the devil may not want you to rely on God or something like that.
What?
So it could be the opposite. Like you could be like let's say you were this devoted Christian, right? And let's say you were reading your word and everything, and you're doing these prayers, asking God, Lord, I really want this, or I really need this, and then you are gifted those. But are these gifts from God or from the devil, right? And so maybe the devil just wants you to have these kind of things so that you don't have that, what's it called?
Yeah.
Like,
so you're basically saying that, I think we said this before, Satan can give you the same thing as God can give you, right? Like, let's say I want this, and Satan can give it to you because he wants you to be away from the Lord.
Exactly, and that's the thing though, right? We pray to God and we say, oh God, I want this, and I want that. And the Lord is not going to answer every prayer. Like every prayer of I want this, I want that, right? So the Lord is not going to give you what you want, but the Lord is going to give you what you need, right?
Yeah.
And so if you do get what you want, like I would say, pray over it and ask God, is this from you, right?
Is this? But yeah, pray about it. Like, yeah. Is this really? Is it really from the Lord that's coming, or not?
Exactly, right.
And
that's where isolation kind of comes into, like, what's it called? A downfall. Because when let's say you ask the Lord, right? Oh, is this from you, Lord? And right, and let's say you ask the Lord, is this from you, right? And then if you have a good fellowship, right, you can go to your fellowship and ask, oh, I got this and I got this and I got that, or this happened to me, or this happened, this has happened in my life, right? These great things have happened in my life. Is this really from God? And you can ask them, right? And you can get answers from your brothers and sisters, right? And so, yeah, there's a bad side and a good side to it. You want to say something?
Well, yeah. First, Ecclesiastes, chapter 4, verse 9 to 10, says 2 people can accomplish more than twice as much as one. They get a better return for their labor. If one person falls, the other can reach out and help. But people who are alone, when they fall, are in real trouble. So if you are alone, you are going to be in big trouble because you have nobody to help you out.
Yeah.
And you got anything?
No, not really. Just like what you said, right? If you are to fall, there's a hand to help you up there, right? And I would say, don't just de-isolate yourself. Like, what am I saying? Don't surround yourself with people, with any people, just because you gotta de-isolate yourself, right? Just because you gotta have this good fellowship. No, the people around you do matter, right? The people around you are not, there's Christians that are, there's, for example, like lukewarm kind of thing, right? There are Christians and there are Christians, right? Like Christians all the way, right? And I think that it doesn't matter who you surround yourself with, and make sure you surround yourself with, good brothers and sisters.
To finish it, I wrote this down yesterday. So isolation, in a way, is a good thing, and in a way it is a bad thing, right? It just depends on how you do it. Sometimes you need that, you need to stay with yourself and build your relationship with God, but don't go too deep into it because it can take you away from the Lord, and make you follow the wrong way of life, and that is a bad thing for us in our life, right? If you can share your story with the people that you trust, that's a good thing, right? But if you don't have that person to talk to and you haven't found the person you can trust, you can always trust God, right? And talk to God about what's happening to your life, and just talk to him like he's a friend to you. He's a friend to you, but he's basically your father that you have to fear and everything, right? And you can talk to him about anything, and he will help you if he wants to. Like if you're doing the right thing, he'll help you out. And I guess try to find out the person you can trust, not in the world, but in the
within your faith.
Yeah, within your faith, right? Trust the people that are believing in the Lord, and the people that you see that are doing good things, and the people that you talk to, I guess. And you always have to remember that, like, you will never be, like, always remember that you're not alone. You have the Lord with you, and remember that, right? Because I feel like people say I'm alone all the time, but you're not alone. Like, you have the Lord with you all the time, but you just keep forgetting that they have the Lord with them all the time, which is a bad thing. Because I've done that before in my life, but it took me a while to understand everything. But you have to remember that you're not alone, I guess. You have the Lord.
Even if it feels like you're alone or something like that, right? Because sometimes feelings can fool us, right?
Yeah.
Sometimes what we feel can fool us, right?
Emotions,
so,
right?
Like, even if you feel some type of certain way that you are alone and so on, just have that, just remember that God is with you, even when it feels like He's not, right? So yeah, today's topics are: is isolation good for Christians, right? And it's yes and no, right? It's yes because you get to spend some time alone with the Lord, right? And it's no because when you fall or when you are alone and you're not meditating on the Word or on the Lord, right? You are to get attacked with selfish, evil thoughts, right? And when you are to fall, there's no hand to help you there, right? There's no brother to pick you up, right? And so that is for isolation. Shall we go home? Because I am tired and I am hungry and I am thirsty.
You're always hungry.
Okay, I'm sorry that I went to school and came here straight away without eating no food, and I'm hungry. Like, are you gonna buy me food?
Hell no.
Okay, then let's go home.
Again, I've been saying this from before.
What?
I'm not buying food, bro. I'm broke.
He says this, but then
I'm broke.
remember the last time you said you're not gonna buy me any food? And then what happened?
I didn't buy you food.
This guy did a U-turn and we went to flipping Wendy's.
No.
Yes, you did.
That was not last episode, though. I remember that.
I'm not talking about last episode. It was like
remember that. Yeah, I remember that. That's the plane, though.
Like perhaps.
Perhaps what?
Perhaps you were right. Perhaps you were not.
Don't matter.
Bar to bar.
Soap to soap. I don't even know why I said that, bro.
See, it's what can I say? It's
addicting.
I guess, yeah. Addicting.
No, it's not. I'm just saying that.
I am put that. What's it called? Disease out there.
You did that.
Oh cap.
I will put.
I didn't start
after we finish it. I'll pull it up. After we finish, I'll pull it up.
I give Ariam all the credit. She started this.
No.
And I think it's a beautiful. I mean, not beautiful. I think it's a funny inside joke.
I'll pull it up. It's okay. I'm gonna edit it.
Perhaps.
I'm gonna edit it. I'm just gonna put a clip of you saying that.
Cool. You do that, bro.
You're just gonna see yourself in the video and be like, "Oh, really? I said that."
The funny thing is, I don't even watch your videos.
Oh, you really said that? I don't.
Do you watch our videos?
I don't know. When I edit it,
because I'm the one being videoed, so I was like, rewatching is gonna be a bit boring for me. Yeah, but I could give you feedback. I can't like. We should watch it. We should watch.
I watch it sometimes. It feels weird to watch it though at the same time.
Because you're like, what was I doing there?
Watching yourself. I don't know.
Because sometimes you be doing stuff on camera you don't even realize.
Yeah, true.
Or sometimes like the things you say might kind of like
doesn't make any sense.
Well, does that even?
Okay. So the video caught off like that. because my phone died. Yeah, my phone died. My fault. But yeah, that's the end of the video. We'll see you guys next week. Bye bye.